Hello everyone, welcome to Journey with Data. So today we will be exploring a new feature which was launched by Tableau in February 2019 under the 2019.1 release, which is known as Ask Data. It is available for the server and online versions at additionally no cost. You can also integrate this feature to Tableau desktop by embedding a URL in a web page. Now point is, what is Ask Data? So up till now, we all have been building reports by simply dragging and dropping the dimensions and measures of our interest and then choosing the kind of visualization we want. For example, I want a bar chart or a line chart and so on. But with the advent of Ask Data, it has now become easier to simply type in the questions in a plain text, and Tableau in turn will automatically render the visualizations for us. So this makes it easier for anyone, regardless of their skill sets, to build insights without having much to do and without even having a much understanding of the tool. So it allows us to have a conversation with the data at a detailed level. Let's see how to do this. You can either navigate to Tableau Online or to Tableau Server. So I have navigated to Tableau Online and I have the list of dimensions available under my data source and list of measures. Now, what are measures? Anything which is numerical in nature and makes sense by aggregating them. For example, it makes sense by taking a sum of sales, it makes sense by taking a count of sales and so on. And dimensions, on the other hand, are something which can be described. For example, your name, your phone number. For example, a customer can be described by name, by phone number, and so on. It does not make sense taking a sum of your phone number. That's why it's a dimension. Now, how to do this? Just navigate to this pane and type your questions. Remember, always keep your questions short. For example, I am typing sum of sales. Let's wait. Yeah, let's select this. And it gives me sum of sales and it's text table for now. So let me add some more dimensions. Let's say I am adding by product category. So it gives me sum of sales by category in a bar chart format. So depending on the dimensions and measures, the corresponding visualizations will be enabled. You can also change it to pie chart or any visualization of your interest. Let's explore some more by, let's say, order date, because I have an order date column. Notice it says by order dates quarter. So for those who are relatively new to the term granularity, here by order dates quarter means the granularity is set to quarterly level. So granularity is nothing but the level of detail. For example, in the date columns, it can be at monthly, weekly, yearly, or at daily levels. So if you want at a monthly level, set it to month, or if you want at a quarterly level, I'm taking quarterly for now, set it to quarter. So it says, let me change it to line chart. So it says sum of sales by category and by order dates quarter as a line chart. So by here actually means you are grouping by those columns. Additionally, you can add filters, you can add between and so on. So if you want to play around with these dimensions, for example, if you want to change this category dimension, you can do so. Select it. I'm choosing, let's say, country for now, accept. So this data is of United States. So I've chosen the country. Now let me switch back to the older version of the dimension, which was category here. Yep. And if you want to change the aggregation level from sum to, let's say, count, go ahead and do that. It says count of sales and order date. This is just an example. Yeah. So this is how you actually play around with the data, and the visualizations are automatically rendered. So Tableau also automatically profiles and indexes the data source under this feature. For example, let me clear this. For example, if I type sum of sales in Chicago. So see, Chicago is not a dimension here. Chicago is a value and city column. So Tableau automatically understands that a filter needs to be set to a city column with a value to Chicago. I'm selecting it, and a graph will be auto-populated. Yeah. So this was all about this feature, and as I told you earlier, so this feature can be embedded in a Tableau desktop by simply copying the URL of the web page and embedding it in a dashboard. I will be posting the links in the description box so that you can have an in-depth knowledge of this feature. Additionally, under this release, 2019 release, there is an export to PPT option. Yeah. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and do like and subscribe. Thank you so much.